Hello, everybody. My name is Roy Woods Jr. Welcome to Legendary Ministries. I'm also who they call the legend. And today I want to talk to you about no fears and no worries. You know, Too many people, they fear too much and they worry too much. They can't enjoy the moment. They worry about what happened yesterday, or they worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. But God said, take life one day at a time. Do not worry about your life, for it will not add a single moment to your life. In other words, worrying will not help you none. It will harm you. You could be enjoying life, getting you some good old rest, taking a day, spend time with your spouse, your kids, or just even with yourself, going out for a nice walk with your dogs, whatever. But instead, you can't because all that worrying is linked up in your mind. You're so scared. 95% of the things we worry about or we fear, it never happens anyway. Even the things you plot or you plan, it didn't go that way anyway. So then, all that time you took, you pretty much just wasted your time. And remember, once the time is gone, you never get it back. So don't waste your time fearing or worrying. When you worry and you fear, that means you have no faith and you don't trust God. God is bigger than anything or anybody. I don't care what weapon somebody has up against you. Remember, he said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So remember, if he don't want you dead, he will not let it happen. I don't care how big and strong somebody is. Going back to David and Goliath, David, all he had was a slingshot. He was a whole lot smaller than Goliath. Goliath was trained in martial arts and had so many weapons, but guess what? David still took him down. So remember, it don't matter about none of that. And you remember the story of this. Remember those three boys that didn't bow down to the king? Everybody else did except for them. He put them in a chamber, set it on fire. They took a risk. But all three of them walked out alive without a scratch on their body. Let me say it again. All three of them walked out alive without a scratch on their body. And so if God can do all that for them, he can do the same for you. Don't let your money control you. You can have more bills than money. The landlord can put an eviction notice on your door. The job cannot pay you enough. They can even mess up on your paycheck. People don't come through to help you. But guess what? God will come through for you all the time. Remember, just like when he fed those 5,000 people with 2 fishes and bread, he can always make a way out of no way. He did it then, he'll do it now. All you got to do is have faith as little as a mustard seed. For the Bible says in the book of Philippians, chapter 4, the Lord my God shall supply all my needs. I'm Roy Woods Jr., aka the Legend, and this is Legendary Ministries. Peace.